welcome to HeKate's Crossing. I'm Paula, by the way, for those that don't know. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. And thank you for coming back if you've been a subscriber for a while. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported me over the last year through joining my channel, of course, subscribing to my channel. Maybe you've joined my lives, you've commented down below, you have joined my Ko-Fi with my Ko-Fi family, you've supported me that way, you have purchased a reading from me, whether that's on Ko-Fi or through Fiverr. You have joined the Discord in some way and joined that and been able to communicate and share your thoughts, etc. Maybe you have commented on a post through Twitter or Instagram. Maybe you've connected with me on TikTok. Maybe you have checked out a Facebook group, HeKate's Crossing, or my page, Healing with Cartomancy with HeKate's Crossing, or maybe you have joined my friended me on Facebook, or you have communicated with me through one of the many groups that I've joined. I just want to say thank you for connecting with me, for supporting me, for being part of HeKate's Crossing family in some way in regards to tarot or healing, in that way. So I just wanted to say a really thank you to everybody for their support, for being with me during the year of 2022. I've gone through huge changes. I've shifted. I've moved into a caravan, in a gated community, had an annex, an extra space built on so that I can enjoy, relax, and get away from the computer and just spend some quiet time. So let's have a look and see what reading are we doing for Christmas Eve. So here we are, December 24th, with using the Magical Nordic Tarot. What card? Oh, gee, that felt like a real pull out there. What was that all about? So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an interesting spread. So let's have a look and have a look at what's going on, what's been going on for the year, what's going on right now, and where are we headed. So let's have a look. So we've got 8 cards. Now I'm just going to do them in no particular order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So shall we move the card 1 minute? Okay, so put the card, the camera so it's facing the cards. Let's have a look. For December the 24th, what are we reflecting on? Oh, the Star card, which is interesting, which is all about our hopes and our dreams, what we've reflected on. Maybe we're looking at the things that have shaken up. We're reflecting on the things that have been quite difficult, those things that have really shaken up our world this year. So what's been going on for us? You know, it's important to being able to look at what foundations we have been able to build, even when things have been shaky, feeling like they're not quite going in the direction we want to. Maybe it's asking that we actually look beyond the illusion of what we see. We might be moving into the unknown. This has been a year full of unknowns. Definitely been a lot of changes and things going on. We've had to look at what we've been afraid of and how we can actually move forward. Had to look at what closure, things that we've had to finish, tasks that we've had to complete. looking at opportunities that may arise for us at different times. Maybe we've had to deal with our emotions. How we've dealt with our emotions has been really important here on some level. Boundaries has been a huge thing for us, looking at what we've had to look at our habits, our repeated patterns, maybe things that are keeping us chained to the past. Maybe we've had to do some real soul searching to break free from those addictions, those things that have kept us chained to maybe someone or something, a situation, a habit, something that we might have been kept doing. We've had to learn to create some boundaries in some way. Interesting here. We've had to maybe create a sense of harmony in our life, looking at how we can merge things together, blend things together, maybe look at how we've been reacting to situations, maybe looking at making sure we're in moderation as we make the changes that we need to do in our life, making sure we're not in excess in our behavior, which has been super, super important here. Maybe we've found ourselves feeling like we're in limbo, okay? We're in suspension. We've had to sort of, again, I get that sense of cutting away, freeing ourselves from the way things were out of our perspectives, maybe finding a way to look at things from a different viewpoint has been super, super important in this process. Okay, so we're going to look at the Yggdrasil. Okay, we're going to look at the Bifrost here. Okay, so what card are we going to reflect on the 24th, 25th? So Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. So what card are we going to reflect on here in regards to this situation? And the card that flew out was NIF, N-I-F-L, and it's about darkness and fog. So maybe we've found ourselves, you know, at times, maybe we just need to sit in the dark. We've had this fog around us and we need to clear that away. We need to clear those things away. So let's have a look and see what this is all about here. So, this is the world fire. So, 67. Excuse me. So it just takes a minute when you're using the guidebook to sort of have a look. And this guidebook is brilliantly written. It's really well done. So we need to really sort of use it the best we can. So it just takes a minute to find the card we're looking for. Oops, so maybe not. Okay. This is terrible, I know. I'm sorry this takes so long to find. Here we go. So this is the world of ice. Sorry, the world of ice. Okay, darkness and fog. Nilf represents obscurity, the opposite of clarity. Darkness and fog. Nilf can be seen as the lesser and darker side of Odin, who represents clarity, omniscience, and freedom of movement between realms. Nilf is restricted movement, limited vision of circumstance, and general obscurity. If Nil shows up in the spread, the situation at hand is murky and at a gridlock. Nilf can be seen as Odin's darkness, his desperation before the gallows when he sacrificed himself in vain. The card of Nilf shows two ravens that seem to fly blindly in circles around each other, a black horse and a black figure at a dead end in foggy surroundings. The card calls for the lifting of the fog, for the seeker to open up to new possibilities. Let light in and step out of a possible vicious circle. Wow, so that's real confirmation in regards to what's going on here. So let's finish this with the rune cards to finish with. So let's take a moment to just, what can we do to move ahead out of this situation? Just remove the amulet cards and the Celtic cross, Thor's cross, 3 rune cast, and the 1 rune cast, of course. And so let's have a look. What are we going to... What can we do to move ahead in this situation? So let's have a look. 3 cards we want to cast. 1, 2, and 3. So the first card we're looking at here is Rado, which is all about moving forward. It's all about being able to communicate clearly, making sure you got decisive action. So making sure you're taking really firm action in what you need. That's really important here. I feel it's very much about taking firm action to overcome any difficulties, any challenges, enabling you to achieve what's important. Interesting. And it's all about the birth of something new, about nourishing yourself with new ideas, new plans about the direction you're moving in. Wow, that's really interesting when you look at the bigger picture with the cards, all about the addictions, the bad habits, the sense of feeling restricted in yourself, working into the unknown is really important. Maybe feeling as though things are not quite going the way you want. It's feeling like it's a bit doom and gloom. Feels very shaky, but you've got to build new foundations by finishing what needs to be done, by moving into the unknown, by looking at things from a different perspective, a different angle, looking at what you're sacrificing to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. Very interesting here about lifting that darkness, that confusion, that sense of restrictions that you're placing upon yourself by looking at what's possible, believing in oneself. What an interesting message here. Really being able to communicate clearly about what you want, being decisive in what you want so that you can take the action you need to achieve the new ideas that you actually want in your journey. I love that with the magical Nordic tarot, the Yggdrasil Oracle, and the runes working together for today, the 24th or the 25th, and just allowing ourselves to sort of reflect on the year that we've had and where we want to go to. Interesting. Another step towards the new year. Okay, that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care. Blessed be.